Good night from the Republic of South Africa. The time is 11:35 p.m. and the day is the 29th April 2018. This live stream broadcast is from South Africa by the TBC elected leader, Lawrence Butana Maluleke. This is our second live stream broadcast since from this morning. One has to partake in some live streams just to share with others and get more understanding and the knowledge, as I've mentioned earlier, that it is always good to join others from their live stream, share and learn from them as well. And it is also good to see the number of live streams from other lands, chatting, giving out testimonies. It's a good thing, believe you me. So if you don't know about that, or if you're missing that, you're missing a lot. And thanks again to see all my fellow Tibetians again. I know in my country currently, many have retired, but it's day in other lands, and it's evening also in other lands. But here we are a few minutes away to midnight, but I'm still up as usual. Thanks, Erica, my friend. I hope you're good from United States. And thank you again, my brother, Stephen Coffey from United States. Yeah, I went through the blog as usual, but I picked up something interesting, though since from yesterday and day before yesterday, it was all about gold. You know, in Dutch, we say hold, G-O-U-D. In Afrikaans, South Africa, hold. Yeah. All was about gold, you know. Some they even went through the calculations. It's a good feeling, you know. And I can see that the admin, what they've introduced, or the move they took, really made a very big difference, and it has also brought a good feeling. Yes, it is true, when you do your thorough calculations, it's more than what we have accumulated so far. Plus 1, 2, 3, plus minus, but it's more, of course. Yeah. Myself, I had to do my calculations as well. And you might have seen one of my replay videos from my previous live stream. I also played with gold. I still do. But surprisingly, the admin introduced that as well. And thank you to our admin for considering the future growth of our wealth and other things. Yeah. So I picked up one article from the blog. Let me just share that with you. Let me see first it's ready. Oh, yes. Okay. Let me share this with you. Let's check there. Okay. All right. The article, it's a poster actually, not an article, but this poster has the meaning. And it was posted by the admin, 28th of April, 2018. We had quite a number of articles on the 28th, but since we all know that now lately we have more than 3 articles in a day, which is a good thing. The heading says, do you really want a millionaire lifestyle? It's a question, as we can see here. Let me scroll it a little bit. Okay. So our discussion will be focused on this article. It may look brief with this statement, but there's more within this statement. Okay. First, we have our admin here. Secondly, we have the voice of TBC. And thirdly, we have the top 10 leaders. And after that, we have the TBC broadcasters. And these are not just mere TBC broadcasters, but they are hard-working, committed members. And they are also not just hard-working, committed members, but they are also on the mission to turn everyone who is engaged with this community to a millionaire state. Okay? And also, in addition to that, they are also determined to make TBC 100% spendable everywhere. 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 Now, let's first discuss about the admin right up to here. Then from there, we'll close with this remaining line. Can you see how committed all these people are? Starting from the admin right up to the TBC broadcasters. Now, this is giving us a broader scope on why our loving admin is encouraging us to have more live stream broadcasters. There is a reason behind the reason. Now, we played our part, myself and yourselves and all those who are committed in the whole arrangement of our mission, or yeah, let me put it that way. So now we have everyone on board. Yeah, and when you look at this statement, and we are not doing it for ourselves or for certain individuals, but for everyone and everywhere. Now here comes the question. And that question, it's directed not to these people, not to these ones, but it's directed to those who are not in line with what we are doing. So the question says here, how hard are you working to make this happen for yourself? You will wonder why this line is saying them, not the hardworking ones. Because firstly, they have to make this happen for themselves first, meaning they themselves must believe first before they spread it to others. Because if they don't understand it and they don't do it for themselves, it's not going to be easy for them to do for others. Remember, each one teach one. And in order for them to do this, they must first set up an objective and understand themselves. But it looks like, hey, many are not yet on that state of understanding themselves. They still need more in order for them to get it. Now, and we have these people within this community. Now you ask yourself that, how did they sign up? How did they become members? Why we ask ourselves those questions? Because during our sharing or presentations or live streams, their questions are making us wonder, why are they asking different questions altogether, something that is not even related to what we're doing here? They tend to blend external affairs with our internal affairs of TBC, you know. I hope we are together on this one. Now, I'm still on this group. They cannot direct themselves accordingly, right? They also need a guidance, someone to guide them, and how? That's another question. How can that be done? By giving them a TBC education. That is the first step. Okay. Now let's go back here again. There are questions. Also, these ones must be directed back to the TBC broadcasters. How? By these, they must do that by attending the live stream broadcast. That's it. Because that's where many questions are asked. And at least you are asking a person direct, and we are also replying direct to them. Now, let's move back. Let's move back now. Let's check here. Okay. Now, if you go back to one of our live stream broadcasts 2 days ago, yeah, we described a number of categories within our community. And then the first group was people who are still waiting for the proof. And secondly, the second group was those who are watching TV, eating burgers, even if the bomb explodes, they are just watching, they are not bothered. They are comfortable. So if you start approaching those people, you will make them uncomfortable. So and then we have the third group. The third group is committed. They don't want to wait for someone to come and do for them, or they don't wait for someone to bring things over a silver plate, but they stand up and make things happen. So we had three categories of people. Now, that poster, the one that we've just gone through it now, it's very short and brief, but there's more in it. Like I said, some of the articles, when I go through them, I don't just go through them, but I always try to, not to meditate, I don't know which word I can use, but I always try to go deeper with it so that I can get a clear, full understanding, and also put myself in the position of the person who arranged it or a person who wrote it, that before this person arranged this article, what was this person thinking? Meaning, I went through it, I asked myself that before admin arranged this article or a poster, what was the admin thinking? And what made admin to write this? There must be something. And I read it all over again, and from there, I got an answer. That's how I understood the whole article. I don't know about you, maybe you'll understand it differently. Okay. before we continue, let's check. Hi, Dinah, from Canada. Okay, good to see you again. Diana, she's saying today she's a little bit earlier. No, Diana, you are 25 minutes late. If it was Donald Trump, you would have been fired by now. You know, Donald Trump shows you the door. You're 25 minutes late. You are fired. That's Donald Trump, the president, the current president of the United States. I used to watch his program, The Apprentice. Yeah. And then let's see, what is she saying again? I didn't see the one on the list of broadcasters either. Yeah. Currently, my schedule on the broadcasting list, I'm not filling it up because my times are flexible. Remember, I have a bigger number of orphans in South Africa currently, so I need to go out and assist wherever it's necessary. So if I book a slot, you might wait for me only to find that I don't show up. But if it's flexible, since you have subscribed to me, it will be easier. I'm sorry for that, but once things they have settled, I will begin to book a slot. And I'll really appreciate in the near future if admin can allow us to book 2 slots. That will be cool with me. Let's see. Diana again. I'm still here earlier in the broadcasters than I was this morning. Yeah, earlier. Yeah, I understand you. Earlier, you were, I don't know, shall I say 3 minutes earlier? No, something else. And now 25 minutes. So next time you'll be here before us. That will be cool. I'll really appreciate that. Okay, and she's saying, now that I know, I'm aware to look at my phone notifications. Okay, as long as you are here, Diana, it makes a very big difference. It really shows that you are keen to join us in everything that we do. Thanks, guys. Thanks again. You're welcome anytime. Yeah. So we have already shared that poster. So that's how I look at things. And sometimes if I don't have answers for some things, I will pause a bit because I will need some time to do my research, share with others, especially those who went through the same questions that I'll be asking. Some who went through certain things that are related to my questions. And it's easier today. We also have sites to Google things, and the admin is also encouraging us to visit education because they are aware that if we don't do that, we are going to miss out a lot and we won't be in a position to interpret anything about our mission. But it is always wise to present what we know. So thanks again, guys. I don't know if there are questions or if you love to share with us something, you are free to do so. I will borrow you, say, 5 minutes. Yeah. 5 minutes will do, because I know I've started 25 to 12. So at least we will have till 5 minutes past midnight in South African time. Okay. But 5 minutes is fine. We can share that. Do you have something to share? Okay, I'll borrow you a few minutes then before we go off. Okay, while you're still thinking, how is the feeling about migration and our relationship with gold? Can someone share something with us? Hi, Marianne. Oh, Diana was late, but it looks like Marianne, she's the earliest of them all. Where have you been, my friend? Where have you been hiding? Okay, we have a message from Diana. Diana, she's saying she has many people to help with migration. Oh, that's pretty good, Diana. Yeah, because hey, it looks like we are heading for the biggest task ever. Hey, Mary. Okay. They say the feeling is what? It's something. The feeling is mutual. Something. There is that saying. But I understand beyond that, Mary, why you're overjoyed too. Maybe it's what I think. Okay. She's saying, okay, yes, busy. Yeah, I know. Okay, my brother Steven, gold has stood the test of time. Yes, true, and it's more stable than fiat money. Yeah, it is true, Steven. Though couple of months back, I don't know, was it because of China and other countries were beginning to adopt it as a backup? But from other countries, the saying was not good about gold, but I began to not have doubts, but I was still puzzled and wondering that why, because since I embarked on the process of investing in gold 2 years back, I had the information that really it's coming, and it is coming because when I purchased some, when I checked the whole value currently, I'm over 78%, though gold is moving with its pace. Okay, it's not like Forex where you'll see the signals going up and down. But I would say, according to my understanding, gold, it's a natural resource. And it has been there for decades. Whatever happens to the markets, the way I understand it, it cannot lose value. But if I have a paper money Oh, I don't have a paper money, but I'll just demonstrate. Paper money. See, it will go down in value in a very short space of time. But if I can store gold after some time, I'm still safe. That's my individual understanding. Last night, yeah. Last night. Was it last night? Yeah, yes, I think last night, yeah. I demonstrated one of the precious metals that I purchased 2 years back. No, those ones I purchased them last year because they've only printed 1 million of those coins in gold, pure gold. So I demonstrated the coin and the certificate for each coin and currently how much is it worth. And when I purchased it, how much was it, you know? So in less than 6 months, those coins, they valued, say, 6.5 times, nearly 7. So I'm cool with gold. And also, not forgetting silver. Just hold on, I'll show you something. I also have one in silver. Just hang on. Okay. Yeah. With precious metals, you will never go wrong. Yeah. Okay. I don't know, you'll see this close. This one is silver. I don't know, can you see that? Something like that. Yeah. This is silver. Oh, it's too bright. So they've also printed few. Now, it's worth it. I can't give you the price. So the other one I showed, it was gold, and it's also covered. You don't have to touch it because as soon as you touch it, it loses value. So when they were introduced, I had to move in and purchase quite a number of them. So gold, silver, that's what I've picked up. That okay, I'll play within the two. Okay. Now I saw what's this guy's name? He was live streaming. He also demonstrated some carat in gold. So there's quite a lot of them. And I'll show you another one. Oh, yeah. So this. Okay. There is another one that I bought, but I don't have it with me. It's been stored Stuttgart in Germany under this company. Many of you are currently familiar with this. So, I can't show you clearly here. It says here, it's 999.9 gold. It's pure gold. So, whatever you have there, they will weigh that, convert it into currency, then it will be punched into this card. It's a MasterCard at the same time. Then you will, if I want to go now and purchase anything, because it has been loaded with that gold, valued at whatever that I've injected, then it will show here. And then I will also see how much has been used, what is the balance. But if I feel like injecting more, I'll keep on injecting. Then if I feel that no, I no longer want them to keep that gold for me, then I'll just forward them an email and say, please deliver my gold to a certain address. They will bring my gold into South Africa. But why should I do that? There is no more security these days. Let them keep it there, and then I'll keep this. Even if you can take this, there's nothing you can do because I have to approve it. So I've been playing with gold. Since from the 8th of 2015, yeah, 0815, yeah. So there's quite a number of companies that have invested in gold. The former Bit Gold, currently called Gold Money. It's nice, and Kiyosaki has invested in gold. Many of us have invested in gold, Yeah. Now here comes TBC Gold. So it was the golden week for those who understands gold. So let's see, Diana. Okay, again, people are starting to wake up to what the elite is doing to us and are becoming fed up. Everyone knows something big is coming. Yes. It's true, Diana. Everyone knows that something big is coming. There's only one problem here. Fear. How do we help them to move out of that? We have to work on that one. But yes, it's a good, the feeling is mutual. But we have a lot of work to do here. Okay. Anyway, thanks for all your contributions. And yes, Diana, we have to lead by example. Yeah. Sometimes we have to go out offline and face people, create awareness, talk to them, not at a remote, because sometimes people are happy to shake hand with you, to touch you. Only once. And then after that, we will drive them online. Have you seen how Doc Dan is conducting his activities? Sometimes he goes out to people. Mbe Derek in Cameroon does the same. And in Nigeria, some members and leaders, they do that. And Papua New Guinea, we've seen that. In South Africa, we've seen that. Though currently, it's not like last year and year before. So what we are doing now, it's a revival. We are doing the revisits, like over the weekend I was in East Rand, and tomorrow, I'll be local, and sometimes during the week I'm going back to East Rand. Yeah, that's how it goes. because we've been there before, we will be in Velcom as well. There's quite a number of provinces that we have to go back and do this revival. Yeah. Okay, thanks, Diana. I'll really appreciate that. Yeah. Let's hear what Mary is saying. We need not to walk in gold, but we need to invest in our people. Humanity is worth more than any precious metals. Yeah, that is true, Mary. But we must also preach about it, about gold, because without gold, there's no money, and we must also teach our people that not to love money, but to understand the use of it. It's for affordability, according to my understanding. I don't know about you. And we will teach about both, plus another two and more. And let's see, Mary, going to people is key as it's more personal. Yeah, creating awareness, Mary, it's a good thing. Sometimes I used to do that, and I'm going back again. I used to go, wow, just reverse all our activities in South Africa from 2016 and see I was in and out other provinces, Northern Cape, Northwest, Free State. I went many places, Limpopo, and so sometimes we need that, especially where we know that we had TBC community. It's a revival. There is a reason for that. Yeah. Sometimes we have to do that. Okay. But not forgetting to drive them back online, because most of our things are done online. Then it will make things easier for both of us, yeah, to conduct TBC activities. Yeah. Remember that TBC it's a system, and the creator has created the system, just like Bitcoin. Bitcoin, its creator created the system, and the system today is it's running by itself, irrespective of naysayers, but no one can break that code. So just like TBC, there is a creator, so we have to push the system, you see? And as soon as people understand the system, the rest, the system will take care of itself. That is my understanding of this system. That is why we will go back to them one-on-one and revive them, but bring them back to the system. How? Through online. You see? So it is working because I've already started that. Yeah. So thanks again, everyone. And the time now it's 80 minutes past midnight a.m. South African time. The date is the 30th April 2018. It looks like we are a couple of hours away, before our migration commences or begins. So how is the feeling? Are you happy, guys? I am happy. I'm overwhelmed with another task. Yes, it's beginning. It's beginning. It's beginning. I'll see you tomorrow. Let me go and retire now and prepare myself for migration with gold. Mary with gold. Thanks, Diana. Ecstatic. Yeah. And guys, I love you all again. I'm happy to have you all, and I'm looking forward. Let's bring more communities in our live stream chat so that they can share with us and learn with us. Sometimes it's nice when they're here live with us so that when they ask questions, we can share with them and help them, just like what is happening in other live stream groups. Yeah. Yeah. Gold is here. We cannot turn that back. Yeah. And thanks again. I'll talk to you again tomorrow. And I will have 2 live streams here. Earlier and the one, maybe not this time, but somewhere. After my first live stream, I might indicate the time about the second one. Okay. Let us rock, guys. Let us rock, Mary. Let us rock. My brother Stephen, Diana, Mary, and the rest. It's good night. I'll talk to you, but I'm still up. I have an hour. Yeah, after an hour, I'll retire. And bye.